Gun Violence Essay. Essay on Gun Violence for Students and Children in English. Introduction. Gun violence has become a persistent problem in the United States. Every year, tens of thousands of people are killed or injured by firearms, with a disproportionate number of victims being young, black, and male. Despite the widespread impact of gun violence on American society, there has been limited progress in addressing this issue at the legislative level. Causes of gun violence. There are several factors that contribute to gun violence in America, including easy access to firearms, poverty, and social inequality, and a lack of mental health resources. 1. Access to firearms. The availability of firearms is a major contributing factor to gun violence in America. The country has a long history of gun ownership and a permissive legal framework that makes it easy for people to acquire firearms. Additionally, the lack of background checks and regulations have made it possible for people with a history of criminal activity, mental illness, or other dangerous characteristics to obtain firearms. 2. Poverty and social inequality. Poverty and social inequality also play a role in gun violence. People living in low-income communities are more likely to be exposed to violence and are more likely to be victims of gun violence. Additionally, the lack of resources and opportunities in these communities can contribute to feelings of hopelessness and desperation, which can increase the risk of gun violence. 3. Lack of mental health resources. Mental health is another important factor that can contribute to gun violence. People who are struggling with mental health problems are at a higher risk of being involved in violent incidents, and they may be more likely to use firearms to harm themselves or others. However, in many communities, access to mental health resources is limited, making it difficult for people who need help to get the support they need. Impact of gun violence. Gun violence has a profound impact on American society. In addition to the loss of life and injury, it also has a significant economic cost, as victims of gun violence require medical treatment and rehabilitation, and families of victims often face financial hardship. Moreover, gun violence can have a lasting psychological impact on survivors, witnesses, and communities, leading to feeling of fear, anxiety, and trauma. Conclusion. Gun violence is a complex and persistent problem in America, and addressing it will require a comprehensive and multifaceted approach. This will include efforts to reduce access to firearms, address poverty and social inequality, and improve access to mental health resources. While there is no single solution to this issue, it is clear that taking action to reduce gun violence is essential to creating a safer and more just society for all Americans.